Hey ladies, my name is Tessa and I'm from Ripley, West Virginia. Today I'm going to be cooking for you a great salad that's even great for your salad haters. It's grilled steak done up Mexican style with a great Philadelphia cream cheese, cilantro, and lime salad dressing. So let's get started. For the salad dressing, we're going to use tomatillas. They're going to be the base. And tomatillas are actually members of the gooseberry family. So a lot of people think these are green tomatoes and they're not. They look a lot like them, but they're not. They've got an outer covering on them. It's a little bit sticky, so what we're going to do is peel them off, and then we're going to give them a rinse and cut them up. So to start off with our salad, of course we're going to use a mixture of lettuces, but we're going to do it almost fajita style with some peppers. We're going to use some onions, cilantro, limes, tomatillos, jalapeno to make it a little bit spicy, and some garlic. So now to make the dressing for the base, we're going to put the tomatillos in a sauce pot. And we're just quartering them depending on what their size is, with chopped up onion. And keep in mind we're going to blend all this stuff in, so we just want it about the same size so it cooks the same. But it doesn't matter what the cuts look like because we're going to blend everything up. Now depending on how spicy you want it, we're going to use a jalapeno, and I'm going to use seeds and all. If you don't like stuff very spicy, then go ahead and take out the seeds. So now I've got about 5 to 6 cloves of garlic. You can use as many as you want, and we're just getting the skins off, and you just smash them, so get angry. So in a saucepan on medium-high heat, I have about 2 tablespoons of just regular vegetable oil, and I've got the tomatillos, the onions, the garlic, and a jalapeno. I'm going to wait till they saute for probably about 5 minutes till the onions are translucent. Then I'm going to top it off with beef stock. And why I'm using beef stock is because we're doing grilled steak. If I was doing grilled chicken, I would use chicken stock. So we're going to top it off with beef stock just till it comes to the end, let it come to a simmer for about 10 minutes. And then we'll dump it all in the blender and add our cream cheese. Now that the mixture is done, I'm going to add it all into a blender, add 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese, a whole handful of fresh cilantro, and the zest and juice of 1 lime. The reason I'm adding the Philadelphia cream cheese is it's going to be pretty spicy. Actually extremely spicy without the cream cheese, but the creaminess of the cream cheese is going to add a balance, so it's not too spicy but there's still a little kick there. So now we're going to zest the lime, and again we're just going to do the top layer of skin. If you get to the white, it gets really bitter and it's not tasty at all. So now we're going to juice the lime, and I've got my handy dandy lime juicer. And that is pretty much it. Use your muscles. So you want to make sure you take out the top half of your blender because your mixture is hot, and if you do it closed, it's all going to pretty much blow up in your face. And I just cover it up with a napkin, so if it does come out, you can move it. And now we're just going to blend. So now we're tasting. And I haven't really added any salt and pepper. I added just a little bit when the onions and all the mixture was sauteing. I think it's good to go. And spicy. I'm using red, yellow, and orange peppers because one, they go with the fajita steak theme, Mexican theme of our salad, and it's really going to appeal to those salad haters. Anything that looks really good is going to be appealing to people that don't really like things. So I've got a grill pan. I've got it on medium-high heat on both burners. I just put oil in it and it's smoking, and that's what you want. You can also do this outside, so don't be afraid to do that either. What I've got is a steak that's at room temperature, and what I'm going to do is season it heavily with salt and pepper. So I'm placing the meat now onto a foil, and it's actually on a wooden cutting board because I don't want it to contaminate the board. If it was plastic, I would be okay and just cover it with foil. But again, I cut vegetables and all that stuff on this board, so I don't want it to contaminate. I've cooked it for about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes per side, and now I'm gonna cover it up and let it rest for about 5 minutes. Scoot the vegetables out so they can cook also, and then the meat will rest, we'll get it cut, and we'll serve our salad. Now that the onions and peppers are done, I'm actually going to move them to our platter. And I have arugula, which is a spicy green, which is nice. It's got a peppery taste. And I just garnished the plate with limes and whole jalapenos. So I'm ready to cut the meat, and again I'm using a plastic cutting board because it's a lot easier to sanitize than a wooden cutting board. So now we're going to plate up the steak. Just put it right on top. There's some leftover juices in the foil, and I'm just going to pour them right over top. A little extra goodness, a little extra love. And now what we're going to do is drizzle with the dressing. And again, we'll serve dressing on the side, just for people who want more. Because it's so delicious, they're going to want more. Again, this is a great salad for you non-salad lovers, and it's a great salad for the summer. It's figure friendly, and you can do it with chicken. So now let's give it a taste. I get a great summer salad. It's got a little spicy kick to it, just like all our West Virginia women. And it's figure friendly too. Thanks, Paula, again. And ladies, you have to try this.